you guys could have bent when they scored that first goal, but you come back right away, score. What kind of momentum change did you feel on the bench, at least when you got that goal?
Yeah, I think obviously it's a long game, and we've got a resilient group in there. And yeah, I just think whether they scored one or two, or whatever happened, even if we scored one or two off the hop, I don't think we're a group that's going to get too high or too low on ourselves. And so yeah, I think just overall, just kind of stick with the game plan regardless of the score.
You find yourself down, but it seemed like in the second period they were able to get their game to that next level, and you guys didn't seem to be able to match it. Did you sense anything on the bench? Was there any sort of change there?
Not really. I mean, we talked about that in the room after the second, and obviously, our D-zone system is, a lot of switching and handing off, and so I think there's just times that, we can let them play on the perimeter and hand guys off, and, sometimes with the handoffs and switches, the next guy that's going to be checking the guy with the puck might not have as tight of a gap, and so sometimes it leads to things like that. But I think for the most part, getting in shot lanes and, just having trust in the system. They didn't really get too much off of some of those extended ozone shifts. And so, yeah, I think it's just about, buying into the system, and, sometimes you're just going to have to bear down and block some shots.
What's it like in adjusting in-game when you have a defensive pairing? Because like we were just saying, it's not something the Moose have done. A lot of these guys have played all season last year together. So what's it like for you when you see that sort of adjustment in-game?
Yeah, I don't think it's anything too crazy, and it's definitely not a real tough adjustment. I mean, all the D-men in our lineup are good players, and so whether you're with for me personally with Chiz or Stotts, I mean they're both really good players and really easy to play with, and so yeah, obviously that's up to the coaches, but yeah, I don't think it's anything too crazy.